Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as you get a look inside Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. Byron Buxton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out to right. After it is Blackmon. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Carlos Gonzalez gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Miguel Sano will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's over. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hughes steps into the windup. 1-2 on its way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, David Peralta.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Joe Mauer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box now, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Fastball called for strike 2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Castillo puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Kurt Suzuki into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Suzuki.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Phil Hughes will get his first cuts here. There goes the runner. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Byron Buxton gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Paul Goldschmidt strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Moving under it, Buxton makes the play, 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Anthony Rendon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Batting 6.
Wellington Castillo gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0. Phil Gosselin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hughes looks in. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Nick Ahmed set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Good slider that time from Hughes, and it's strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Blackman over to his left. 1 out. Settling in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ball 2.
2-2 count.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So striding in, Miguel Sano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-1. Three and one now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Left fielder number 24.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
There's the strike. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Joe Mauer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Rendon is there. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Patrick Corbin digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Patrick Corbin.
Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The right fielder,
Charlie
number
Blackmon
19.
will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Escobar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. A.J. Pollock in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And he takes ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Escobar takes it in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Phil Hughes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. David Peralta is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Diamondbacks here in the 4th. Left fielder.
Little chopper back to the
6.
mound. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter,
Anthony Rendon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. High pop-up. Dozier is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Wellington Castillo stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. And Hughes gets ahead with the fastball for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Phil Gosselin gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
2-0. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Nick Ahmed steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And there's the fastball from Hughes. It's 0-1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Byron Buxton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Shot to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Eduardo Escobar will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Now in the box, Miguel Sano. He drew a walk his first time up. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Squared that one up just a little late. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Trevor Plouffe digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Patrick Corbin comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Plouffe has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air and deep to left center field. Buxton racing back, still going back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Looking to keep this a 1-run game on the ground to third. Sano is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. David Peralta will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Joe Mauer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer, 2-0 now. Dominic Leone will take over on the mound now.
Diamondbacks, number 54, Dominic Leone.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Line drive to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Brian Dozier ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him back.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. The pitcher, Phil Hughes, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Eduardo Nunez has moved into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher, Hughes.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
1-2 as he chases the slider. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue the inning. Tyler Duffy will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Paul Goldschmidt will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gonzalez coming on. One down. Anthony Rendon will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Wellington Castillo steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Phil Gosselin stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Nick Ahmed digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Byron Buxton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's hitting from the left side, which he's closer to first base, but that doesn't help him much. Doesn't hit as well from this side.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Carlos Gonzalez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Dominic Leone will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Michael Tonkin will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Yasmani Tomas is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Just got a piece up the line. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing. Now
a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A.J. Pollock will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. And the inning is over. Randall Delgado will be summoned from
for the Diamondbacks.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Trevor Plouffe stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. The set and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
He pulls this one into right. Blackman is there, 2 down. Brian Dozier will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Kurt Suzuki steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. But both of those last two have been pretty flat.
2 down, runners at first and second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Castillo reaches out for the tag, and that. David Peralta to start things off for the Diamondbacks, with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Plouffe is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, missed, 2-1. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. Anthony Rendon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Wellington Castillo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Michael Tonkin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Eddie Rosario is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench. Daniel Hudson will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. 1 away. Byron Buxton will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is going to get there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Eduardo Escobar makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here. Minnesota, good night. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our